this is Kelly. So, I don't know. I thought maybe I should talk about, I don't know, some things. Um, so I decided to coin my, my new, like, dance company. I decided to create, and it's called Psychotic Dances and Psychotic-rock Dances. And, well, I came up with it because basically, since I was put on psychiatric disability, like, in 2010, I've had a habit of, like, winding up, like, in psychosis and in the psych ward on and off for, like, many years. I'm doing better now, thank God for religion, but, yeah, I'd, like, wind up in some, like, weird psychotic state, and it would, like, epically suck, and then I'd wind up in the psych ward on, like, shitty drugs, and then, like, meds, and, get off of them, get back to normal, and then, like, later on, the whole thing would happen again, and it, like, blew. So, anyway, yeah, hopefully nobody's offended by my, my dance company name, but that's kind of where that comes from. And I guess I thought I'd tell a story about, I don't know, this one time when I was, like, kind of, like, going into psychosis and, like, stuff. It was probably, like, the very first time, when Eric and I, my best friend, he was my boyfriend at the time, we were living in Austin, Texas, and I don't know, it was sort of, like, weird this one time, like, there were, like, all these people, like, walking to, like, the school, like, that was, like, near our house, and there were just, like, these random people, and, like, I went up to this guy with one of my cats, like, holding one of my cats, and I was like, do you want to pet my cat? And, like, I thought it was, like, super funny. Like, I don't know why. I guess I didn't really think it was super funny, but, like, I don't know how to explain it. It was just, like, it was, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know why I did that, but it was just, like, funny, and, like, in retrospect, I don't really know. Like, I didn't, like, do it to be funny, but it happened to be kind of funny, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't really know, but, yeah, I think he just, like, looked at me weird and walked away. I think he had, like, his wife and his kid with him or something. There was some kind of, like, Lamaze class going on. So, yeah, like, I don't know, sometimes I'll have a tendency to, like, wander about and, like, just, like, do, like, weird things, or, like, follow animals, or, like, people that aren't there, or, like, I'd wind up, like, in a situation with somebody that I, like, wasn't supposed to be, really, or, like, in that case, I just, like, went up to, like, random people and said something super, like, random that was, like, kind of funny, but, like, ridiculous. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but, yeah, I have, I'm generally better at just, like, sticking to myself these days, and, not doing as weird things, but yeah, I like it when I'm more, like, normal, but I haven't really felt, like, normal in a long time. I'm certainly trying, though. So, that is my story. That is my cat story. In one of my songs, Love Me, I talk about, like, she tells jokes to passersby. That was kind of, like, what I wrote that about, was that time I went up to that guy with one of my cats and asked him if he wanted to pet my cat. I was having kind of, like, a crisis at the time, where I thought, like, people thought I was, like, a prostitute, but I, like, wasn't. And I don't know if it was, like, because of, like, how I was dressed or, like, what, but I was like, no, I'm not. Like, you know, like, I have a boyfriend, and I wound up in this guy's car. He said he was going to help me find a job selling newspapers, but I think he was going to take me, like, up to North Austin, and it was like super sketchy, and I was like, okay, I think this is not good. So I had him drop me off at Walgreens, and I walked home. I was wearing like my tall goth boots and like this like red dress from like American Apparel. And so yeah, sometimes I have to be like aware as like how I'm coming off to people, because I think sometimes they get the wrong idea. But I'm glad he let me out. So yeah, anyway, that's my story. And I am trying to find a normal job, but it's still not happening. So I don't have to be a prostitute or a stripper. Preferably don't have to do those things, especially not be a prostitute, because I don't want to. I've tried to avoid these kinds of things for like a long time. But no luck so far with the day jobs. I don't know. So I'm gonna keep working my YouTube and my songwriting and stuff like that, and my dancing, and hope that I can make myself a nice creative profession. And we'll see if any day jobs appear. So this is me talking at you from St. Paul, Minnesota, where I am back now. And thank you for listening. Have a good night.